Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're live. You got to bear with me here. I've got new software that I'm using and it's mint. But yeah, I am. All right, lovely jubbly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome back to Younes Talks Chelsea. It still sounds weird saying that. But we're here for it. I hope you're all good. Welcome to your watch-along for Arsenal versus Chelsea. And I'm just going to do some checks. Hang on. Yeah. I'm super clear. You can hear me perfectly, right? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me absolutely perfectly. Much appreciated. We're back. We're back on here. Now, let me explain the situation for you because, obviously, a lot of you are watching over on Shootout in terms of watch-alongs. Don't worry, Shootout is completely uninterrupted. But the watch-alongs are being done individually now. Why? Because George is basically going to be covering every single game. I am going to be missing some games. That's why we've split the watch-alongs just so that everyone has autonomy and no one is relying on the other person. It's as simple as that. So I'm here, basically, for the ones that I am going to be able to do, and I am going to be able to do quite a good amount, but there are going to be some soon, and now I actually don't know what's going on, because if you know the situation here in Dubai, I'm actually meant to be travelling back to the UK next week, and God knows what's happening. Yeah, that's the score. So we're doing the watch-alongs basically on our channel. So you're going to find all the Chelsea watch-alongs on here. You're going to find all the other watch-alongs that I choose to do on Younes Talks Football, which is weird considering this was Younes Talks Football. But first link in the description. Go and have a look at the couple of videos that I've already put out on Younes Talks Football. Go and subscribe over there and make sure that you are watching. And yeah, basically, that's the score. But we're here today for Arsenal versus Chelsea. The audio is much better, isn't it? Much, much better, right? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I sorted it today. Yeah, today it's crisp as can be. Crisp as can be. So don't worry. This is how the audio is going to be sounding like on every single video and stream moving forward. You have not got to be concerned. Don't worry. Including Younes Talks Football. So like I've said, make sure you are down below in the description. Make sure you're subscribed to Younes Talks Football. Like I've already mentioned, if you're in the chat, the watch-alongs are going to be on here. Arsenal versus Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? I got to be honest. I told you guys this yesterday. And by the way, I am going to talk about Man United and Spurs and what's going on elsewhere because they're currently playing and I am watching Man United right now. But yeah, I don't feel too confident. Although I haven't seen I've seen the Chelsea team. I've not seen the Arsenal team. So we're going to go through the Arsenal team and judge it. Thank you for the super chats coming in already. Much appreciated. Don, thank you very much, saying, if you're on live and George's on live, why aren't you all together? Regards, or if you're going to do some, do it with George. No, but then it separates the two. So imagine having to do shoot. So basically, it's not fair on someone to carry the load when the other person cannot do it for one channel. When you're running a channel together, it's 50-50. If someone's got to carry a lot of it, like I've said, I'm going to be unavailable for some watch-alongs. It's as simple as that. He's going to be away too. When I'm back, he's going to be away. And then it's just, might as well, just for that own thing, is just do it on our channels. It gives freedom and autonomy without the other person relying on the other person, basically. But that's why, as well, we decided to launch a podcast. And we have our first episode of Games Not Gone podcast on Shootout that was done, and it's on there for you guys to watch, and it's on Spotify for you guys to listen to as well. So go and make sure that you are subscribed over there too. But that's why, basically, that's why. So yeah, thank you very much as well to Saud. Younes, how is the situation in Dubai? Stay safe. So okay, it's relatively calm. There's the whole misconception right now is that, oh, we're in the middle of a war zone. We're not, right? Well, I mean, technically, you could say we are, but because we're in the middle of flipping Iran and you know and the Americans on this side, and it's just yeah. But it's tense for sure. It's definitely tense. yesterday I was seeing missiles getting intercepted above me. Flipping, it's quite an experience. You hear things. There's little things that get targeted, but that's all because US bases exist over here and in other countries near to here. So that's basically it. All civilian targets are fine. There's no civilian targets for that matter. It's as simple as that. So life goes on. Life is actually normal. When you go about, things are great. Things are completely normal. But you just, sometimes in the distance, you hear something and you're like, oh, another one. It's weird. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because it's definitely a situation we're not used to. So there's that. Charlie Kelly, thank you very much, my friend, saying, Younes, you should start a new channel, Younes Talks War. You can be a war correspondent in Dubai. I hope you're safe and well, my friend. Love Iranians. Iranians are great, man. Overall, they're fantastic. I've known a few Iranians in my time. Had never had a problem. It's never to do with people. It's people above all of us, it's out of our control. What can we do? Do you know what I mean? They choose what they want to do. But I'm not doing a war channel because let's just say that channel will exist for maybe about 24 hours before I get removed. It's as simple as that. Bazar, thank you very much. Member for 20 months. Much appreciated, my friend. And James, thank you, my friend, saying Rafinha would not have beat PSG in the Club World Cup final. I think he is a downgrade from Enzo and has looked good because of Enzo's games. He's not a big game manager. So, you see, look, okay, here's my thoughts. With Rafinha, I like how he speaks. I like how he conducts himself. I even think he's got a very good relationship with a lot of the players so far. I think it's clear, right? I worry about him tactically because he's just not operated at the level before. And I worry about the quality in the squad, which means that some of the control is out of his hands, regardless of who's in charge. Do you know what I mean? So putting those two things together. This is why oh yeah, Easy Game. Sorry, Easy Games, not Enzo. Flipping out. I mean, Enzo, EZ, DJ EZ. If you know, you know. You know, that's why I worry in the long run. And I don't look at Rafinha as a guy to put blame on or anything. I'm like, he's been hired when realistically, let's be honest, he shouldn't be hired. Rafinha shouldn't be here. Neither should have Maresca, if we're being completely honest. Yeah? If we're talking about levels that we should be operating at around here, that's just the truth. But today, against Arsenal, Gary Neville decided to come out with one of his weird things that he says from time to time, as Amad Diallo has beautifully gone round the player and it's blocked, and it nearly was 3-1 to Manchester United there. Gary Neville said that, word on the street, right? Word on the street is that Rafinha is going to play in the same way that we played that second leg against Arsenal at the Emirates. And if that's true, we're screwed. It's as simple as that. But I don't know where he's got that from, if I'm being completely honest. Word on the street. What street? You know, at least if he was an ex-Arsenal player, I might say he's got sources. But I don't. Okay, here come United. Oh, that's a red. That's a red, isn't it? Or is it yellow? Amad Diallo getting clattered. Oh, offside. Chelsea Blue DS, thank you very much. Bro Dadek Broly out. Thank you, my friend. Right. Shall we go through the lineups? Let's go through the lineups because, like I've said, I've seen the Chelsea team and it's exactly what I said in my preview. However, I've not seen the Arsenal team. So, let's do it. The Chelsea team is, as predicted, Sanchez in goal, Hato left back, Reece James right back, Mamadou Sarr alongside Chalobah. And I called that, saying that I reckon that if Chalobah's going to play, then it's got to be Sarr, because Chalobah always seems to be affected by who's next to him. If he's got someone decent next to him, he plays well. If he's got someone crap next to him, he plays bad. He's like a sponge, it seems like. Mamadou Sarr, we actually don't know too much about. We genuinely don't know. But right now, I would rather that than try and stick Badiashile in there or God forbid, Tosin. Let's just be honest. So there's that. Caicedo, Santos in midfield, Enzo just ahead of him, Neto on the left, Palmer on the right, and João Pedro up front. Now, that's as expected. What about Arsenal? Arsenal, and I'm seeing this for the first time as United are about to score the third. It's blocked. Shot from out the box. Oh, unlucky. By the way, are Tottenham still losing? I love this game. Please tell me Tottenham are still losing. They must be. Come on, we love this game. Come on. They are still losing. We're going to finish with this, yeah? We're going to finish with this. Hopefully, don't get a bloody equalizer, please. Oh, my God, it's a free kick, actually. It's a free kick in a dangerous area. Or is it going to be a lump into the box? Please don't score. Please don't. By the way, just a word of warning. So, ball in. Back post. Get rid! Look up. Oh, it's over. At least we get to laugh at one thing today. Yeah, that's Tottenham in the mud. Now, back to Manchester United. Hilarious. Tottenham are going to get relegated. They're actually going to get relegated. They're going down. Arsenal. David Raya. Timber right back, Hincapi left back, Gabriel Saliba centre back, as you do, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Eze, as you do, Trossard, Saka, Gyökeres. We'll just we'll just drink it in. I've got very nice moonlight in front of me, by the way. I don't know, you can't see this. I've got the moon right there. Looks nice. This Arsenal team is solid, man. It's solid. It's really solid. The bench, we've got Tosin, Badiashile, Delap, Jorgensen, Gusto, Achempong, Gu, Lavia, Garnacho. It's not a good bench either. Mosquera for Arsenal, Jesus, Martinelli, Kepa, Norgard, Madueke, Kai Havertz has made the bench, Calafiori and Lewis Skelly. Yeah, going to be interesting. Going to be very, very interesting. Manchester United have also won and they came back from behind, which means that we're now in a situation. So I'm going to analyze this all in a little bit. Let's get to some of your super chats as well. Much appreciated, guys, for sending in. Starting off, Charlie Kelly, thank you very much. Younes, this is a chance for an English coach to prove himself in the Prem. All those that are bitching about Tuchel, so excited for the World Cup. Oh, yeah, no, I agree. 100%. No, Tuchel will do well for England at the World Cup. There's no doubts about it. We know, right? We're calm. Everyone else might be panicking, but we're calm. This is a chance for an English coach to prove himself, but like I said, for an English coach to succeed, right? It's difficult. You know what? English coaches don't succeed. They just don't. We don't have coaches. And I tell you why. I honestly believe we don't have them because it's a double-edged sword. The quality of the coach in England has been held back. And the quality of coaches from abroad are far ahead. So the Premier League attracts the best and it keeps the English coaches down. But the English coaches, even going through the system, don't seem to have enough boldness about them to do things to get their teams to play at the best ability. It's weird. It's like Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's a good coach. He's not going to be at the top, though. Graham Potter, when he was on the way up, people were talking about him. He's not going to be at the top. Thomas Frank, he's hindered himself now. I think Rossini's no different. I really just think Rossini's no different. I'm yet to see an English coach come through that I'm like, oh my God. You know, Brian Clough was the last guy. Bobby Robson, maybe. But if we're talking top level, you know what I mean? It's a weird one because I really, really want to see English coaches thrive and succeed. But I think English coaches are suffering from the same thing that English youngsters are suffering from going through the system. And that's everything has become so systematic, so robotic, so you know, there isn't enough charisma or independence in thinking now. It's all it's all textbook. Everything's textbook, and I think that's what holds us back. Whereas I think you've got personalities from abroad that are bold enough, because over there they ain't got that problem, that they actually show identity and they show themselves properly and they impose it and they're not scared to. And they've got personality, you know? I honestly think that's the case. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But thank you for that. Much appreciated. OJ, CFC, Younes, mate, I hope you're doing well. I can't stress this enough when I say we will lose today. There is no chance in hell we're making top four. I'm very afraid, lad. I'm afraid too. I'll be honest, I'm afraid too. I don't like it because I'll get to that in a bit because the situation we're in now is sticky. Steve, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're good. My brother, glad you're safe in Dubai. Blue coat out. I'm all good, my friend. I'm all good. Thank you very much. What else? Yeah. No, all is good. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Much appreciated. And I'll get back to you as well. Fuzzbrain, thank you, mate. Can't wait for Younes Talks weather this summer. Oh, you best believe we're going to have loads of delays. You best believe. You thought the Club World Cup was bad. Yeah, the weather charts are going to be a regular thing on here for on Younes Talks Football. If we're doing streams for the World Cup, you best believe. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be games affected by the weather. You could you could bet a house on it. Top 4590, thank you very much, mate. Member for 2 months, saying Havertz is on the bench. He is, and he's going to come on. He came on the last game, didn't he? Yeah, he did, and he scored. Lawrence, thank you very much, mate. We have a chance since Marino out. He likes us. He does. I'm actually glad Marino is out. He seems to cause a nuisance. I do like Marino now as a player. I'm glad he's not playing. Odegaard isn't playing. I mean, that's not a good thing, flipping out. That's a good thing if he was playing for us, because he seems to hinder them, honestly. Oh, what a goal from Iwobi. Beautiful finish. Chelsea Blue, when Younes Talks bombs, missiles coming out. Hey, there's words, I can't say, man. The algorithm can pick it up now. The algorithm's controlled by AI, my friend. I got to watch what I'm saying here. Never. If you want personal updates, you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll give you personal updates on there, no problem. Chelsea Blue saying, since you're in Dubai and the current conflict. Yeah, no, I mean, look, I'll be real. So the situation is calm. It's tense, don't get me wrong. Everyone's on edge, but everyone's also going about their lives because we're not involved directly, It's just there's bases here that have been targeted. It's as simple as that. But the ramifications are, the airspace is closed. We can't leave unless we drive into Oman, who got targeted today. So maybe that's not even an option now. So it's tense, but it's relatively calm and there's nothing really going on. Not like yesterday. To be honest, if anything happens, you'll hear it. Don't worry. And I'll let you know if I hear anything. Then I'll let you know too. Dresden says, just imagine if Chelsea beat Arsenal today so they don't win the league, then beat Tottenham for them to get relegated. That's a good season in my view. You know what? I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that all day long. All day long. I think that's similarly to how we done it for Leicester in 2016. We can stop Arsenal and get Tottenham relegated. I mean, that's considering, where we might finish and it might be a poor result. I think I'll take that. And that will make me smile. Dimitri, thank you very much, saying very worried about this. Cool George, distant stream. He's streaming too, to be fair. So go and have a butcher's and make sure you're watching him as well. Yeah, he is. I think. He was, anyway. Yeah, I think he is. Kimeli, thank you very much. Saying, if there was a way of ranking tempo in the league, I bet we would be the last. Slow, predictable passing, unnecessary back passes. Yeah, and all in the name for being patient and trying to build out of the back. It's just... it's annoying. Mikel Artidog saying, scrap this World Cup or move it back to Qatar. I would agree, but right now we can't. Even Qatar's closed right now as well. In fact, Qatar have taken it one step further. Qatar, they've even stopped events, they've stopped tourist stuff, they've stopped all sorts. So yeah, they're a bit more ahead in terms of how things have been limited compared to us in the UAE. Right now, we'll just wait and see, I'll be honest. Well, the World Cup's not moving. Let's just be real. The World Cup's not going to move. But I am waiting for it to be not as smooth as people might think. If the Club World Cup is anything to go by, I do reckon we might see difficulties over there. But talking about the league table, now just a word of caution, by the way, when the game kicks off in 25 minutes, I know this for a fact, I'm probably going to be about 25, 30 seconds behind you in terms of watching what I'm watching right now. I've already tested it. It's looking around there. So I'm just giving you a warning. Don't worry. I'm watching what I can watch, and you guys can tag along. But I'm going to be about 25 seconds behind. That will be updated and shortened for the next stream, whenever it's going to be. Maybe midweek. We've got a game in midweek. So don't worry, but I'm just giving you warning now. Anonym, thank you very much, saying, don't care where we finish, just hope they finish second. Oh, you mean Arsenal? No, I care where we finish. Well, I mean, I care where we finish, but, I mean, yeah, does it make much of a difference for the way that we run the club? I don't know. Chelsea Blue DS saying, screw the algorithm, bring back freedom of speech. Yeah, I agree. Do you remember a time when AI didn't exist? Yeah, man. Good times. Good times. Simple as that. But the table right now. Arsenal, 61 points. 2 points ahead of Man City on 59. That is with the same amount of games played, by the way. So regardless of what happens today, Arsenal, if they win, of course, it goes to 5 points. But that's that. Man United have gone into third on 51 points, joint with Aston Villa, 51 points. United are ahead on goal difference. Liverpool, 48. Chelsea, 45. Right now, we are 6 points behind top four. 6 points behind top four. And on top of that, we've got Arsenal to play at the Emirates. And we're 3 points behind Liverpool. And we're 2 points ahead of Brentford. And 5 ahead of Everton. So, and Fulham, because Fulham won now. So Fulham are 5 points behind us. Great. So it's not looking good, bruv. I'll be honest, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We absolutely have to win. We can't even draw, but we're playing top of the league whilst they're under pressure and they have to win. This is the hardest circumstance we could possibly have. It's the hardest circumstance. So tread carefully, basically. Tread carefully. We got to come out all guns blazing somehow. No fear. No fear. So let's wait and see. Thank you very much to Thomas saying, if we help Arsenal bottle the league, well, if we help Arsenal bottle the league, no, that's not helping them. That's bringing them down. And Spurs get relegated, I'll be Bluco in. Nah, that's too far. That's too far. No. I'll tell you what, if we beat Arsenal and we beat Spurs and Arsenal bottle it and Spurs get relegated, then, yeah, we can keep Rafinha. How's that sound? We're going to keep him anyway. I don't know. Richie says, Younes, I remember your Reddit videos. They were banging. I missed them. Thank you very much. I think, the Reddit got not removed. I think it got completely limited. I don't know what happened on there, but it happened in the past. I made a new page. It's happened again. So I'm just like, screw it. I'm done. I'm done. Simple as that. Charlie Kelly, thank you very much. Saying, why do some people say Dubai and some say UAE? Because some people have limited geography knowledge. It's as simple as that. Very, very limited geographical sense. Some people think Dubai is a country, which is crazy. I mean, yeah. Because Dubai is the hotspot of the UAE. So you don't really hear much about other places in the UAE. You hear about Abu Dhabi, but there's nothing really in Abu Dhabi compared to Dubai. Abu Dhabi is a nice place, don't get me wrong. A lot calmer, a lot more quieter. But Dubai is Dubai. So people just hear Dubai and think, oh, yeah, Dubai. And they don't even pay any consideration to the UAE. That's the country. God forbid if I start talking about Sharjah and Ajman and Ras Al Khaimah, and that people will be like, what's that? So yeah, some people just have limited knowledge. Dubai is a city and an emirate inside the UAE. United Arab Emirates. One emirate is Dubai. So I hope that makes sense. And Abu Dhabi is the capital. Dimitri saying can't super chat on George's stream. It's not on. Oh, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. That's not on at all. I'm gonna pick that with him on Shootout. Yeah. Premier League reaction. On no, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the roundup. Yeah. I'll tell him. Thank you very much as well, Chelsea Blue DS. No, bro. No, I mean, no, we can't. Do you know, we can't. Do you know what I mean? We can't. Medieval style, okay. You know, it's already tense round here, yeah? Let's not make it even more tense. Unbelievable. Big up Cursor in the chat. I see you, bro. Hope you're good. Have to shout out the resident South London's finest. Do you know what I mean? Raji, thank you very much. Member for 36 months saying, Salam, Younes. I don't see us getting Champions League football. I'll be honest. I don't either right now. I really don't. The fixture list is too extensive. It's too long. It's too difficult. And we're already getting tired. The opponents we're playing are all the best teams. I think it's too much to handle. Right now, and I've seen some Chelsea accounts talk about this, and they actually went into some good detail. CFC Daily, I think, mentioned it, and some others too. Right now, we need to listen to this, we need to average 2.1 points every game. 2.1 points every game in order to make what normally gets you top 5. I say top 5, not top 4. Top 5, 66 points. We're going to have to average 2.1 points for the remainder of our games. 10 games remaining. Playing Arsenal, City, United, Villa, Liverpool, flipping everybody, Newcastle, Champions League, innit? I don't see us happening. I don't see us doing that. I really don't. 1.5 at best. Right now, as it stands, I reckon we'll be lucky to hit 60 points. And that's 15 points away. 15 points is 5 wins. We've got 10 games left. I don't see it. I don't see it. Do you know what I mean? So it's when you look at it mathematically, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good. So let's see. Chelsea Blue DS, just testing the algorithm with crazy statements. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. The algorithm is smarter than you think, mate. Yeah. Let me give you a little insight into how the algorithm works. The algorithm is actually operated by Gemini AI. So Google's AI, Gemini, operates the YouTube algorithm. That's all that needs to be said. Charlie Kelly, thank you very much as well, mate. Younes, when will you start Younes Talks Geography? I could start many channels, I'll be honest. I think it would be a good one with the maps. Could imagine you doing a geography lesson. It was always my strong point. I'm very good with geography. I get it from my dad. My dad was outstanding with geography. Still is. I learned a lot from him. So capitals, countries, locations, flags. I'm really strong. So yeah. We could. I'm not even kidding. I actually could do Younes Talks Geography and I'll probably get 1 million subscribers. I'm not kidding. But I love football more. So we're here. Thank you very much, Sharpie. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. Hi, Younes. Good luck today. Yes, I'm still about, but had a lot going on with family issues and stuff. Lost some family since we last talked, but rough. Sorry to hear. Very sorry to hear, mate. Chin up. Hope all is well. Condolences to you and your family. The chat. Let him know in the chat as well. You know what to do. And hope you're all right. Hope all is well. But good to hear from you. Edwards, thank you very much, mate. Member for 24 months. Big up, Younes. We need a win today. Come on, Chelsea. We do. We absolutely do. Oh, yeah, 11 games. Sorry, not 10 games. 11 games. Yeah, 11 games. Well, still. So, yeah, there we are. We've got 15 minutes left till kickoff. Let me know your predictions in the chat. How are all of you feeling? How do you genuinely think it's going to end today? And I also want to ask another prediction here. What do you think is going to happen in terms of league position? Give me your score for today, right? And let me know right now, where do you actually see us finishing? I'm curious to see what you guys think. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. If you honestly think we're going to finish third, say third. I'm genuinely not. Like, if you think we're going to finish 10th, say 10th. Like, whatever you feel, let us know, and let me know what your score prediction is as well. So, we've got 4-4 is not going to happen, is it? It's just not. 2-1 Chelsea, finished 6th. All right, fair enough. First. Send me what you put in your cereal. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 0. I don't think we're finishing top 5. 3-1 Chelsea, finished 8th in the league, says Steve. Big up. 3-0 win and finish 3rd. Okay. Chelsea going to finish 8th. No, we're not finishing 12th. We're not finishing 12th. Cursor says, did you find Elimination Chamber boring? Yes. I didn't watch it. I caught up. I'm glad I only caught up because it looked horrible. So, yeah, WWE's gone down the drain, I'll be honest. It's weird. 2-1, 3-1 Arsenal finished 6th, 3-2, 7th, 5th, 3-1, 2-1 win, 3-1 Chelsea, 3-2, 2-2 today, 6th. Okay, so I needed that. I needed that. That felt great. Right. The consensus right now feels like 5th or 6th. And it's either going to be 3-2, 2-1, or 2-2 to either side. That's the green area. That's where everyone seems like they're hovering, right? Kurt says 2-2. Yeah, fair enough. Of course I want to win. Yeah, of course. And some of you reckon 4th. All right. Do you see what we're doing here? We're on a knife edge. Even the fans, even all of you, like, everyone's kind of like, it can go this way, it can go that way. The fact that we're even at that point is just, it's not good enough. It's really not good enough. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping Arsenal put in a stinker, right? I'm hoping. No. I do not want to participate in the Conference League ever again. No, I would rather finish 9th. Wow, that geezer is knocked out. Is he dead? Is he all right? Oh, Christ, Thierry Henry. It's his son. Is that his son? Blood, he scared me. I didn't realize that was Thierry. It's his son looking up at the sea. Oh, bloody hell, that worried me. Honestly, that worried me, bro. He was like this. Eyes wide open. I'm like, is he all right? Flipping else. Thierry's boy. All right, fair enough. Thierry, mate, keep your eye on him. Sharpie says, I'm okay, thanks, Younes. You just moving forward. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. It's all that can be done, you know? It's all that can be done. And I'm sure what you're experiencing is what everyone at one point in their life has to experience as well. So don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. Yeah, I'm not doing Conference League again. Hell no. No. If you give me a choice right now, we're going to finish 7th or 8th and get Conference League, or we're going to finish 9th, I will say give me 9th. Give me 9th. I'm not doing Conference League again. We've been there, done that. No. I ain't looking to go and play FC Timber. Like, I'm not... That team doesn't exist, but you get the gist. This is what happens. This is what happens. I'm not doing it. No, the Conference League doesn't even have their own theme song. You know? Some fake Europa League. I'm glad we won it because we completed the set. I swear down, if it wasn't for completing the set, I genuinely could not have cared about that trophy. And I said that at the time. Like, we got to the semi-final. Only then I was like, all right, screw it. Let's complete the set. You know, like, we completed the set. Cool. Done. I don't need to go back. We do not need to go back there. Simple as that. So, OJ, thank you very much. Saying, what happened to Shootout, mate? All good there? All is good. All is good. Yeah. There's just no watch-alongs there. The watch-alongs are separated. As I am going to be missing some watch-alongs. I am going to be away. George is going to be away. It's just not going to be feasible for one person to carry the load at least for the remainder of the season. So we do have the podcast that's been launched, like I've already mentioned. So go and have a look at the podcast. Go and have a look. Shootout is linked down below. Everything else on Shootout remains the same. Premier League predictions, reactions, Champions League talk, topics and videos that we're doing, everything remains the same. And the podcast, Game's Not Gone, is the podcast that is launched and that is all up and running. So go and have a look. But the watch-alongs are on it. In terms of the Chelsea ones, and my alternative watch-alongs, and even maybe from time to time the odd sporting event here and there, a boxing fight or WrestleMania or whatever, will be on Younes Talks Football. Link in the description. So make sure you're subscribed over there too. Much appreciated. There will be a video on Younes Talks Football later on tonight as well, so make sure you're there. We'll talk about today and what's gone down. But yeah. Regan, thank you very much to you as well. Hi, Younes, big fan. Think he's got the team spot on and happy for Sarr to get the start. Yeah, I'll be honest. Look, the lineup is what I expected, and the lineup is basically, we can't do anything else. That is the best team that I think Rossini could have picked, right? Now, I'm going to go one step further and say it's not necessarily based on the lineup itself, but it's based on the way that we're going to play. How are we going to play? Because if we go back to that second leg at the Emirates where... Sorry, I felt... You know when you feel like you got a hair? What I felt. That second leg at the Emirates where we were just so conservative and even in the latter stages when losing the game, we weren't throwing the kitchen sink, even though he said we did throw the kitchen sink. We didn't even throw a feather. I don't want to see that. Because some people are going to try and justify that, but saying, oh, but, you know, we used to defend really well, and that's how we used to play, so why are you complaining? Yeah, we used to have what it took to defend. We don't have what it takes to defend now. It's a totally different team, and this defense is useless as far as I'm concerned. We can't defend. So we have to use what we have to our advantage, and what we have to our advantage is actually when we put teams on the back foot. And it's hard to do, yes, but we've got no alternative. We can't defend. So I want to see us give it a go. I admire that in a game like this, you have to be cautious. I wouldn't be against 75 minutes, 70 minutes for us to be, you know, containing. But if we have something to chase towards the end of the game, just chase it, because a draw doesn't get us anywhere. We have to win, so chase it. 75 minutes, if we've got 15 minutes to go, I actually want to see initiative, and I actually want us to go and give it a go. And I don't want to see, I completely agree, Jason in the chat, I don't want to see any dumb red cards. I really don't. No red cards, please. So yeah. Dinesh has said something very important here. It's not just tactics, it's fight and mentality. And I agree, there's a big psychological factor here, which I don't think we're there. We're not there. You can question our Arsenal there right now. They've got pressure. So this is where we have to try and take what we can have to our advantage, which is the fact that we know they're under pressure too. They might make mistakes, but we need to be picking that up. Do you know what I mean? We got to be sharp. So, yeah. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Dinesh, talking about Dinesh, says, I hope today this club fights for the badge. Thank you very much, mate. Steve says, Younes talks relegation of Spurs and West Ham. That's going to be coming later over on Younes Talks Football. Happy days. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm glad Reece James is starting too. I am glad Reece James is starting too. Esteval is injured. He's not available. Neither is Cucurella. And you know what? This knocks my confidence a little bit too, because Cucurella I think would have fit today brilliantly, and I think Esteval would have fit today brilliantly too. I really do. That factor of being able to take the ball and cause some havoc. Hopefully we get that from Palmer today, I'll be honest. Hopefully we do. But I hope we don't concede early. If we concede early, it's a wrap, as far as I'm concerned. So we're about to go through the motions. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Let me have a butcher's. Lovely. Rick Cogger, thank you very much for the contribution. I'll tell you what, it's hot in here. Bloody hell. Like, Hang on. Sweet. Players in the tunnel, like I've already mentioned, I am going to be about 20, 25 seconds behind you. If you're watching in the UK. If you're not watching in the UK and you're watching elsewhere and you're on a stream or something, then we're probably going to be the same. So just a warning. That will be amended for the next stream. So don't worry. It's just I only have what I can watch on here right now. Don't worry. Thank you, Steve. Much appreciated. Smash the like button. Thank you, mate. And like I've said, don't forget, check out Younes Talks Football. Link in the description. Also, be there for Shootout. Tomorrow, we will be doing the Premier League roundup. And based on what happens today, we'll have loads to talk about. So don't worry. Players getting out onto the pitch. Don't get bad. Please don't get bad. That's all I ask here, really. Don't get bad. I don't want to get bad. Not against Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like, Arsenal actually put themselves in a good position again based off their last game. And the pressure is back on now because City won. So, oh, man. Is it just me or am I hearing Rule Britannia? Britain have not gone to war, guys. So far, so good. We're not involved, by the way that it's looking. The one thing that grinds my gears, by the way, I don't know if you guys... you know the Arsenal song? The Arsenal song winds me up. It's a great song, don't get me wrong, right? But it winds me up because the way that everyone pushes it, they try to make it seem like it's a song that's existed for like 65 years, when it's not. It's existed for like 4 years. It's a brand new song, but it's made to sound like it was made in like the 40s or the 50s. It just sounds so manufactured, you know? It's not like our good old Liquidator, yeah? Our Liquidator has existed since back in the day, yeah? Absolute classic, yeah? And if you know about the ska scene and where ska is related to Chelsea and you know, the London identity from back in the day, then you all know. You know, that's heritage. Arsenal song, it was made yesterday. Anyway, we're not here to talk about songs. We're here to talk about football. And the game's about to kick off. And don't worry, guys. Thank you for everyone asking about whether I'm okay or where I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry. Things are calm here in Dubai. Things are actually calm. I know, look, on social media, you're going to be seeing a lot. It's not as crazy as it looks. I can tell you this for fact. I'm here and I can see it. I saw missiles intercepted above me yesterday. Like, I saw that right here. Like, I don't need anyone to tell me. I saw it. They're interceptions. So in terms of us, we're good. We're good. And in fact, today's been less. So we'll see what happens. But don't worry. Everything's all good out here. And don't worry, if anything happens, then, I don't know, we'll get airlifted or something. It's all good. I got to say, I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. It's like I feel like I know what's going to happen, but I'm also nervous. Like, it's weird. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much to Junior, saying Juno here from Fort Lauderdale. Thank you very much. Do you reckon we are better now against the low block under Rafinha compared to Maresca? No. No. There's the song. Do you see? It feels manufactured. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel authentic, you know? I don't know. Anyway, let them sing that. Actually, I've got to get the timer ready. Actually, hang on. Let me start it now just to get a little bit ahead. Oh, no. We don't want that. What do you mean, timer? Okay. I am just getting the timer set, guys. I am here, don't worry. I will be with you in a sec. Oh, okay, I'm a bit... What's going on here then? This was working before. Palmer is on the left, yes. Weirdly enough. Okay, bear with me as I'm just going to change this timer then. Tethering problems. That's working. All right, so that works, which means that we can go to... What's the timer? All right. Bosh. There we are. We're good to go. Right. Chelsea, please don't embarrass us. It's as simple as that. Don't embarrass us. Russell, thank you very much. Hi, Younes, sending love from Singapore. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. And yeah, no, by the way, to answer the question properly, because I don't really see... Big up Bobby in the chat. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. I don't see us being the same under Maresca, like it was under Maresca, but I don't see a big difference either. Like, there is a difference in style, but the outcome is almost the same. We do have just the same quality players. You know, there's some things that are overlapping. I do think Rosinha likes to get us a little bit more on the front foot, but it doesn't mean that we can break down low blocks. We still struggle. So, and to be honest, there are other teams in that same situation. Cuz saying Younes from the ends, he'll be okay. Probably got a stab-proof vest in the wardrobe, Glock under the mattress, shanking his Nike Tech fleece. Yeah, and and a Nike bag to go with it, yeah? It's all good. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to sort me out here, but it's fine. JC, hey, mate, you pretty safe? Seen all the trouble in your area? All is good, my friend. Thank you very much for asking. It's all calm. It's all calm. So far, so good anyway. We'll see what happens. It's still a lot of uncertainty. But so far, it's calm and life is basically normal, except for the odd thing getting hit here and there because they are legitimate targets. That's it. Palmer, by the way, is on the left. We saw this in the Club World Cup, right? We saw this in the Club World Cup. I don't know how this is going to fare. Here's Hincapi. Okay. There we are. Okay. That's sorted. I've got everything intact. Chelsea right now looking like they're keeping relative shape. Reece James is tucking into midfield. He is adding himself as an additional body. We are basically in a midfield 5 whenever Reece James tucks in, which I guess makes sense when you're looking to try and stop a team like Arsenal, who right by now, at the moment, I have to be honest, Zubamendi, I think has been... Oh my God, Sanchez! Sanchez, bruv. Don't. I think I've got to bring double meaning to this. Not only is it going to be dangling the carrot, but I think whenever someone makes a flipping mistake, I'm going to, like a crazy mistake, I'm going to say, you're dangling the carrot. typical, isn't it? It's just typical. Typical Sanchez. Absolutely typical. Bear with me as well. Whenever you see me looking down like this, it is because I am getting updates from here in terms of things that are going on. So if I look, it's because I have to. So it's just I'm in the know. It's good to be prepared. Cole Palmer, that shot was absolutely abysmal. What are you doing? Horrible. Sanchez, I don't know what he was trying to do here, but look, ball goes back to Sanchez, and he's gone, yeah, let me not control this ball. Let me tap it straight up to Gyökeres because, yeah, you're clearly very far from me. You're only 2 feet from me, so let me just tap it to you. But, I mean, honestly, Sanchez and some of his bozo moments sometimes, I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going through your head? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, man. Here's Gyökeres. Incapi. Bombing forward. That's a good ball into the middle, That's a cheeky flick from Eze. Good shift of play by Arsenal. Timber over to Saka. Saka versus Hato. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Out for a goal kick. Poor shot. Poor shot from Zubimendi, but good movement by Saka there. And that's exactly what I said in my preview yesterday. I'm concerned about Saka versus Hato today. I am. I think, unless Hato proves me wrong, I think Saka, as in for dinner, 9 times out of 10. I really do. Hato's got his work cut out for him today, which is why I wanted Cucurella. If it was Cucurella, it'd be a different story. Different story. That's poor. You see what I mean? From Hato. Poor. He's just giving it straight to Arsenal. Look at the space that they have. Palmer needs to close down. Where's the midfield? Flipping hell. We're giving him way too much space in midfield. Way too much. The gaps are too large. And that's just such a poor... João Pedro's slipping. We already look like a team on the back foot, which is expected, but we really do. 7 minutes in. Here's Reece James. João Pedro. Neto, as George likes to say. In the nice Geordie accent. Neto. Caicedo's basically tucked in as an alternative centre-back now, just to distribute the ball. That's something I don't understand. I really don't understand. What benefit is Caicedo there? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Unless if Rafinha's so... Oh, my God, Sanchez, are you on drugs today, brother? Are you on drugs? What are we going to get today? What are we going to get today from him? Chalobah. Neto. But yeah, we've got a midfielder, now it's Santos, tucking in to basically create a back three to help move the ball. That's a good pass into Enzo. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You're lucky he slipped. Here's Palmer. Palmer, he's going alone against 4. Mate, you're running into trouble. And that's a foul, that's a foul, that's a foul, that's a foul. Yes, Chelsea free kick. Perfect. I'll take that. But one thing as well is we're not very good in the air. Arsenal are. So we got to try and make this work somehow. I don't know how we're going to do this. OJ, thank you very much, says, Sanchez, yo, is he drunk? I'm asking the same questions, brother. I really am asking the same questions. I genuinely, it looks like he is. Looks like he's had too many... tequilas or sangrias. Oh! Okay. Sar, I'll let you off because you're a centre-back. Yeah, I'll let you off. I think he was offside anyway. Yeah, he was. But it's... he's tried to basically Zidane it, and he's not even taken the shot. It's cold off his foot. Like, he's spun it. But again, he's a centre-back. I'm not expecting him to flipping, Robin van Persie it straight into the net. That is a ball into Gyökeres. Was there an offside there? If there's no offside there, we are exposed way too much if there's no offside there. If he is offside, then fair enough. I never realised how baby-faced Sar is. Bloody hell. He looks 12. He's tall, but his face looks 12. No lie, my feed is just gone. Now, bearing in mind, I'm watching on beIN Sports. Guys, let me know. Are you guys watching on beIN? Anyone watching on beIN, can you tell me if it's all gone out for you? Let me just refresh. Oh, we're good. Freestyle, thank you very much, saying, who needs a jacket when you have the SAR? That whole jacket saga, man. Or Jacquet. We'll see what he's about when he gets to Liverpool. We'll see what he's about. I'm not entirely convinced, I'll be honest. I'm not even disappointed that we didn't spend 65 million on him. I'm really not disappointed. But I'm fuming that we didn't actually go in for a centre-back anyway. Do you know what I mean? When we should. Gyökeres, that little flick, unlucky. Here's Palmer. Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Who was that? Was that Reece? No, it's not Reece. Reece is there. Who was making that run? Neto was in. Oh, guys. Thank goodness Eze's got the touch of a... I didn't want to say what I was going to say. Some of you may know where I was going with that. Here's Enzo. Cole Palmer. "13 minutes in. No big chances had yet for either side. Caicedo. Chalobah to Enzo. Enzo, what's your touch? Neto. Boom. Reece, man on. Ball in. It's gone out for a goal kick. Anyway. Oh, great. 3 UK tankers just got hit. Beautiful. Well. Arsenal now on the move. Trossard is in a DM position here. Weird. Chelsea are trying to press. Arsenal advance out of it, and they're in. And he's taken a shot. Bloody hell. Sanchez was aware. Eze's gone for a dig from the halfway line. And Sanchez was off his line, but totally under control. Totally under control. That was worrying. Reece James. We're about to hit the 15-minute mark. Still 0-0. We're playing with a little bit of fire here. Can we move the ball forward? We're going Sanchez, Chalobah, then a midfielder, then Sanchez, then Sarr, then it's just... And we're going to... Chelsea free kick? Chelsea free kick? Yes, Chelsea free kick. Thank you very much. Look at this attempt. So little flick. Eze has seen Sanchez off his line. Sanchez, he's actually right to have a go. He just didn't hit it with enough power. He hit it with too much height. Sanchez got back in time. Drezian, thank you very much, says Chelsea does not look up for it. Sai, I thought Arsenal was the nervous one. Sai, these dumb players. This is my point. I don't think we're there mentally. We're not. And not out of choice. It's not like players are downing tools. No, this is our capacity. This is just us. It's just what we are. Arsenal are meant to be the ones under pressure. And I think they are. But right now, they don't look like the ones under pressure. Looks like we are. Caicedo. This is what I don't get. This is one thing about modern football, yeah, because I know other teams do this too. But do you see how Caicedo's dropped into defence to add himself as an extra man to make a back free to move the ball, right? Why have Caicedo there when you can just, again, Sanchez with another flipping bozo moment. I swear, he's taken something. He's taken something. Unbelievable. What's wrong with him? He takes way too long. And then he takes a touch that he doesn't need to make. Bruv, just clear the ball. You're under pressure. Like, it's just, you see what I mean? It's just decision-making's on the floor. It's on the floor. But this whole thing about Caicedo drops to be in the middle of the two defenders to help distribute the ball. But to compensate for that, Reece James has to go into midfield. So I just say, here's Cole Palmer, why not just have the defenders tuck themselves over and Reece James come alongside and Caicedo remains where he is in order to take the ball and move with it? Like, the positioning and the placement of the players are the same. It's just we're using different personnel. Instead of having the two centre-backs and Reece James here, what we're doing is removing Caicedo, bringing him here, shifting him across the right back and putting Reece James in midfield. It's the same. Do you know what I mean? We just overcomplicate, I think, and this isn't just a Chelsea thing. This is a modern football thing to try and get a defender into midfield, and it's just... Do you know what I mean? Corner ball, Chelsea. Yes! No! I thought we scored. I actually thought we scored. Charlie Kelly, thank you very much, saying Younes, GB News reporting new Iran leaders want to talk to Trump. Hopefully war will be done soon. Stay safe, my friend, up the Chelsea. We'll see what happens, because what I've got from about an hour ago is that they're not interested. Let's see. Anyway, one way, shape or form, I hope this dies down. I really do. Rambo, thank you very much, saying Sanchez himself versus Arsenal, classic. Yeah. The Colo 1, 2, 3. Why are we always effing ourselves? Because this is the history of the Chelsea, the modern. This is the history of the CFC-LDN. Yeah. This is the history of the CFC-LDN. Riaz says, why players give the ball back to Sanchez? Tell me. Tell me. I don't know. I don't know. It is not computing, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's not computing. Bloody hell, Sanchez has already had 22 touches on the ball. Half of them have been giving it away to Arsenal. Here come Arsenal. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. We've been done there. Done like kippers. And it's a corner. Played through like a hot knife through butter. Nice little 1-2 there. It's a good block by Enzo. It is Enzo, yeah. Enzo trying to waste some time. Bloody hell, Arteta looks like he's with his dad. That coach next to him looks like his dad. Arteta and Arteta Senior. Corner ball Arsenal. Ball in. Back post. Bloody hell, 1-0. There it is. I told you. We're not good in the air and they are. Simple as that. Let's change that score. 1-0 Arsenal. Bloody hell. It's so we didn't win the first ball, right? Reece has let him go. João Pedro's trying to track him as he's already too late. The header gets made. Then Saliba gets it instead of Santos. Then it hits Sarr on the shoulder and goes in. I mean, so we've lost 2 battles there, and Sarr can't really do anything about that. It's bounced off his arm and gone in. 1-0. As expected. As expected. And this is what I feared. We're gonna get wrecked. As far as we're gonna get wrecked. Simple as that. We now have to take the game to Arsenal, and they're going to slice us open. Is the way that I see it now. We have to get an equalizer. Like, there's no ifs. Look, again, Sanchez and the ball's been given away, and again, we can't pass straight. I mean, just kill me, honestly, at this point. This is just a joke, isn't it? Absolute joke. They're winning every ball. They're winning every ball. Look at that. Look at that. Little 1-2s and flicks and ball in. Another corner to the Arsenal. Great. It's going to be 2-0, isn't it? But, again, I'm not surprised. OJ, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. F this. We can't defend, save our lives. We can't. Ball in. Cleared all the way to Eze. We can't defend. We can't defend. At all. Wolves defend better than us. They're getting relegated. Look at that. I mean, why is no one on Gabriel there? No one. He should not be receiving the ball with that much space. It just should not be happening. Again, where's Hato? Why is Hato in the box? You see, we're scared. We're 1-0 down and we're scared. Hato is basically operating like a centre-back, and Santos is operating as a left-back, having to deal with Saka. What is this placement? We're shook. We've got a 5-man defence. Tells me everything we need to know. You know what? Gary Neville was right. It actually seems like Gary Neville was right. Unbelievable. Right now, we are in 6th, 3 points behind Liverpool, 6 behind Villa and United. Here comes Neto. And Arsenal are 5 points clear. Freestyle, thank you very much for your super chat as well, saying, where is our mentality monster when we need him? Yeah, the guy's disappeared. Isn't he? I ain't heard from him in months. Where is the mentality monster? I don't think we've heard of him since the Club World Cup. Is he even working at Chelsea anymore? The mentality monster, honestly. We're something else. We are something else. Oh my God, you guys are, oh no, you lot are not serious. You lot are not serious. Cole Palmer. Playing with fire. We are playing with fire. Even when we move forward, we're playing with fire. Look at that. Enzo dispossessed. Very easily. Enzo Fernandez. Arsenal free kick. This is going well. Not. Yep, go on, Liam. Drink that Powerade. Looks like Powerade. You're going to need more than Powerade at this point, mate. You're going to need petrol. I'm good with my water. My H2O will do nicely. Big up the water. So this is not looking good, bruv, is it? Shaq, thank you very much, saying, handed the title to them. No Champions League next season for us. Might as well pack our bags and go back to Stamford Bridge. I'm tired of our club. Honestly, and I say this respectfully, mate, because I agree with you 100%, yeah? People need to get used to this. For as long as people are willing to... Oh, we've been done like a kipper there. We've been done. Absolutely done. And Eze's control today is horrible. And it's because of that. They've actually had 3 opportunities that they've not been able to materialize because his touch has just been so heavy. But yeah, for as long as people are just willing to stand by and watch, then get used to it. Simple as that. This is going to be it. This is the reality. Look at that. Done. Neto, nowhere to be found. They are playing through us for fun now. They really are. They're getting into the box easier than Mr. Kipling makes cakes. Easier. Omkar Padeshi, thank you very much. Can refuse to play conference if we qualify? We can. We'll be fined, but we can. We will be penalised. But I don't care. At this rate, I'll take the penalisation. Screw it. Fine me. Uh-oh, Saka. Oh, no. Declan Rice and Sky is it. They are playing through us for fun. Absolute fun. Dresden says, after today, I have no confidence we will beat PSG. This team is trash. These players aren't good enough. They're not. They're just not. Unfortunately. Dinesh, thank you very much, says, I'm tired, Younes. This is not Chelsea. It's not. It's not at all. This is CFCLDN. This is CFCLDN. And Arsenal are still on the front foot. They're the ones still dominating this game. We can't get a sniff in. Oh my goodness. Again, that Gyökeres ball into Declan Rice. They were in. It's just about them finessing it. If they finesse it, they're in. And we can't keep up. Here's Hato. He ain't got a clue. And we've given it away. We're stupid. We're absolutely stupid. We like, legitimately, we cannot play football. Here's Saka. And look how far Sarr is. Look how far out and out of position Sarr is. Look. Exposed. We're getting done. Free kick Chelsea because of a handball. We are... Oh, OJ, did Rafinha change his outfit like they do on GTA? No, I think he's got the same coat on. The day we see him in a tracksuit is the day I'm going to say, yeah, is the day I'm going to say, yeah, there's been an outfit change, GTA style. Arteta never changes outfit. He's always got them grey trousers on, black coat, Arsenal throw. That was Pedro Neto. Come on, you know it. Don't complain. That was a throw. Shut up. I mean, that's one thing I don't get. When a player knows deep down, like the decision's gone against him and he knows it's the right decision, and he's like, like shut up. Just get on with it. You know what I mean? MoFly, Jirin, thank you very much. Let's be honest, our midfield, there is no balance. You're right. It's weird because I don't think it's just down to the, oh, wow. Arsenal with a blunder of their own. Zubamendi and Raya. Bloody hell. One player in the midfield that I think we have to question is Enzo Fernandez here. In terms of consistency. Just not being as consistent as he needs to be. And I think that's the one point. Caicedo's class, we know this, and Santos is still obviously finding his rope. So maybe the imbalances are there. El Mortal, thank you very much. As we're about to give it away again, aren't we? Reece James, Cole Palmer, given away. All up the pitch. And given away. We are dumb. Like, we are just dumb. Legitimately stupid. Here's Hato. Immortal says we've become 3-point bridge dross. 100%. We're not even at the bridge. We're handing out 3 points for fun now. But yeah, you're right. Reece, turn. No initiative. We're flipping out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's Trossard. Look at Arsenal. When they move forward, it's just so simple. It's just so simple. Look at this. They're playing. Oh, they're playing for fun. They're taking the mick. They are taking the mick. Oh, mate. Here's João Pedro. We got no energy. It's ridiculous. No energy. We're so flat-footed. It's criminal. Auto Dynasty Car Sales. What a name. Thank you very much, mate. I remember you, by the way, but cheers. I'm so disgusted. What am I watching? CFCLDN is what you're watching. This is just the beginning as well, by the way, guys. I'm not lying when I tell you this is honestly what I feel like is happening and what's going to happen. And these fixtures that we've got coming up, yeah, this is the sort of thing I expected. Simple as that. MoFly Jiren says, that's why we invert James. Our midfield is dead food. Well, we've been inverting him for flipping ages, inverting Cucurella and whatnot. Do we see much of a difference? Cole Palmer's down. Brilliant. Cole Palmer's hit his limit, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We've run him into the ground. He cannot continue. Done. Cole Palmer has hit the brick wall that we were all afraid he was going to hit. At this point, we can just write it all off. We can just write it all off. Not even kidding. So Cole Palmer has just gone down by himself. Is it his knee? Who wants to see Garnacho? That is so weak. I'm sorry. Gabriel getting his head onto that in that position. It's just so weak. He's overpowered 2 players there. And Santos isn't tight enough at all. Just no initiative whatsoever. We're just weak. It's weak. Cole Palmer is looking like he might be able to continue. But don't hold your breath, guys. At 35 minutes, if he's already showing those signs, I don't expect him to play 90. I don't. Saka. Oh, poor from Trossard. Palmer is back on, and he's looking all right. And given away. Here's João Pedro. We look shot. We look short of ideas. It's so easy to read. Look at that. It's good defending from Arsenal. It's just good defending. They just know how to tackle. Oh, come on. How are you letting Zubimendi do that? How are you letting... There's 5 of you! Oh, my God. And he's in. He's bloody in. Uh-oh. We're ball watching. We're actually ball watching. We are so pants. It's ridiculous. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Zubimendi, literally between 5, is able to get the ball distributed. Gyökeres has, I don't know, a flipping clanger of a shot that was. Lands to, who is that? Timber. And he's just literally ducking and dancing and diving in between. Scuffs the shot. But we're not tight. We're not close. We're not... Why are we here? Why have we shown up? Do you know what I mean? Why are we here? There's no point. Might as well just go home. Save us all the time. You know, I've got bigger things to worry about right now. Literally. hence my phone is on. Unbelievable. OJ, thank you very much. Says Palmer out. We're done. We're effing done. Cooked. I mean, he's back on the pitch. He is actually looking all right, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't go all the way. Rasa556, thank you, my friend. Says 2 billion worths of club. Don't even know how to move forward with the ball. Losing to Arsenal back-to-back 3 games pretty much tells you who we are. We've given the ball away again. And it's just, look, they have all the time to decide where they're going to go with it. This is what's criminal. Look at that. They're playing through us. They're taking the mick. They're taking the mick. And they want the corner and they win the corner because that's what they do. It hurts. It physically hurts. Nigerian says, might as well put Neto in the 10. Think he's better there. I mean, at this point, what have we got to lose? Fuzzbrain5, how long until they announce that we bought another 15-year-old to distract us? Nah, that carrot's moldy. They need a fresh carrot, a new carrot, right? They're going to be telling us that we're linked with Mbappe next or something. Oh, wow, that's going to hook the fab. No, I guarantee Morgan Rogers is the new carrot. Morgan Rogers is the new carrot. And that ball is not on the line. What are we doing? I don't think that ball is... But it's got to be from a bird's eye view, by the way. Anyway, it's been cleared. But that ball was not on the line. And I agree. The Colo, they just want it more than us. We need some luck. They really do. But they're drilled. They know what they're doing. They've got quality. They're just better in every way. Do you know what I mean? Abu Fahad, where is Esteval and why is he not playing? He's injured. He's got a hamstring. So he's not involved, unfortunately. Chelsea free kick. And again, just stupidness. Just what Caicedo, what? It's little things like that that then put you on the yellow card. So then when you do commit a foul that's the yellow card, you get sent off. Of course. I mean, look, I get him. Look at that. Why are you pushing him, bruv? Talk to him. Go and get the ball. Don't push him. Why are you pushing him, bruv? And people say we ain't got a discipline problem. Have a day off. It's exhausting. It really is, man. OJ says professionals versus downtown crackers. Facts. Facts. Absolute professionals versus a bunch of nitties. We are a bunch of nitties. Bloody hell, Caicedo's sleeping as well. If he's sleeping, we're finished. If he's sleeping, we got no chance. My goodness. Okay, some space has opened up. Here's Hato. Fuck. That's a good block from Caicedo. I'll give him that. It's a good interception. But the way we gave it away was hilarious. And it's out for a goal. We're so pants. Oh, man, you're having a bubble. Oh, man. What are we watching? What are we doing? Why are we here? Do you know what I mean? Why are we here? The things we do for Chelsea, honestly, wow. The things we do for CFCLDN now, you know? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you very much to MoFly Jiren again. Says AFC, 30 players available. That's why they're better. No, we've got numbers. We ain't got quality. That's the problem. But we spent 2 billion, so it's fine. Trogdor, thank you very much. Trogdor, hope you're well. Younes, football aside, praying for your safety. On a football level, Sanchez looks disabled and the whole squad looks scared. You've summed it up brilliantly. And don't worry, I'm fine. Everything's all good out here. I'll be honest, we've been on this watch-along for an hour and a half. Even about a few hours before that, up until now, I've not heard a thing. Which, considering since yesterday, that's actually a bit new. I do have the window shut, though, I'll be honest, so I don't know. But I've not heard anything either. So it's all calm. It's all calm. Things are normal. So happy days. We are pants. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And Gyökeres is going to beat Trevor Chalobah here. And he's one-on-one. It's Gyökeres versus... Good tackle. Good... He's lost it. He's lost it. No pen. Gyökeres... Chalobah timed himself there because he was slower than Gyökeres. Gyökeres did get the better of him, but Chalobah got stuck in and managed to get the ball. Fair play to him. Neto... Good blocking, Cappy. Thank you very much, Sharmaik. Thank you, my friend. Calm down, everyone. We'll win 2-1. No need to panic. Arsenal will panic second half. Mate, I want to know what you're dreaming. Send us some, please. It's a good tackle from Chalobah, that. It is a good tackle. Theatrics there from Gyökeres to an extent. Chalobah had to be careful there. Corner ball. We got to get an equalizer. Have to. There's no other corner. What happened? At one point, that looked like it was going in. What happened here? Bloody hell, Declan Rice is all over Hato there. See, Hato, if Hato was smart, he would have gone down. And bring Rice down. Goes to VAR, he's all over you. Penalty. Do you know what I mean? Raya's gone down now, holding his foot. He's all right. It's a save from Raya. That was going in the end. 3 minutes of added time to this first half. Referee says, wait, flipping hell. Get on with it, ref. What? Okay, Sarr's being called over. Zubamendi? Okay, handbags between them, it seems like. We've still got 2 minutes of added time, but we've not even played the first minute. Yes! 1-1. Come on. Is that... He scored the corner. He scored the corner. Re-scored the corner. Oh, mate. Get in. Where's the score? Where's the score? We needed that. We flipping needed that. I think he scored the corner. Show us this again. Show us the replay. What's he done here? Ball in. No. It's hit someone on the head. No, someone's headed it. Yeah. Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal. By Hincapi? Yeah, it's Hincapi. Hincapi into his own net. What is Hincapi doing there? One. We can count our blessings there. We can count our blessings. The fact we are going into halftime 1-1 with that performance, we should count all the blessings that have come our way. Yeah? Sharmaik says, I told you, I believe, 2-1. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Hincapi wants to flip in, pull his eyes out. Uh-oh. Here comes the Stoke long throw. Long throw, well, I was going to say long throw missile. I've actually seen and heard missiles, so that's probably why it's in my head. But, okay, Declan Rice is going to put on a Rory Delap here. Right into the box. They don't even have many players in the box here. I expect us to clear this. Own goal scoring on both sides, says Matt Ventura, 100%. That's a good throw. Cleared? Okay. To Raya. Raya up the pitch. Raya over to Gabriel. Eze. No, don't. Referee says free kick for Trossard putting his foot too high. He got the ball. It was high. I'm trying to work out what Racine is telling João Pedro. He said João, has something to do with the left. Half time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Like I said, we can count our blessings for that one. Unbelievable. Let me stop the time. There we are. Boom. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? Thank you very much to, Matt Ventura, OG scoring on both sides. Kimeli says it should have been a pen against Rice. He hit it it hit his arm and then was going in. I don't even think VAR paid attention to it. Don't think they even did, considering that was going in. But it was going in because of the handball. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Maybe that's why they've not looked at it. But it's 1-1. It's 1-1. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. How you feeling? Because the whole half was just atrocious. But it's 1-1. You see, now this is okay. Let me actually let me let me mention this. Yeah, you guys are gonna like this. This is what we're capable of, and Tottenham are not. Yeah. So you see how we've had a pretty poor half, but we somehow go into half time and it's 1-1. If it's Tottenham with that half, they're losing 3-0 already. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how we do it. But it's a very poor half overall. But it's 1-1 and I'll take it all day long. OJ CFC, thank you very much, says we are so lucky plus unlucky, mate. It was a pen not given. Did VAR, because I'm going to ask based on TV stream here, for anyone watching on, is it Sky? Is it Sky showing the game? Today's Sunday, it's got to be Sky. What Sky saying? Did it go to VAR or not? Because on here, from what I was watching, VAR looked like they didn't even see it. But I don't know, did they? I don't know. It didn't go to VAR. You see, this is my problem. Why? If it didn't go, yeah, it didn't. Why? Why did that not go to VAR? That's the question we should be asking here, because it should. Oh, no, yes, they saw it. Okay, guys, tell me what's going on. I'm getting more no's than yeses. I've only got one yes. No VAR. Oh, review and cleared. So it did. You see, okay, so if it didn't go to VAR, why? If it did go to VAR, why was it cleared? It was reviewed. Why? Why did they just go along with it like nothing happened then? So I want to hear the reason. That's the point here. So you see, this is where we find lack of consistency. This is where in another game that gets given, and then all of a sudden we're bringing this back up, and then we're like, yo, what's going on? And all of a sudden there's inconsistency. This happens all the time. Happens all the time. It's annoying. It's annoying. Sky saw it, but usual anti-CFCBR. Cheers, Steve. But yeah, look, I'll take this so far, 1-1, 100%, because realistically, Arsenal have got themselves into some very good positions and they've not done anything with it. But we have to play better second half. The second half, we have to come out with more energy. We don't have energy, man. There's no energy. No urgency at all. We look flat. You know? And then it's give the ball to Palmer or give the ball to Neto. To be honest, Neto has been bright. And then it's just run down the line or run down the middle and hope you can create something. Like, that's it. Arsenal literally, like, pass from one man to the next man to the next man. They know exactly where they're getting through. They execute it. They're in. And then it's up to actually finishing off the chance, which they've not done enough. Then they should be kicking themselves for that. But with us, it's nothing. It's nothing. We have to up the ante. We have to. Because going forward, we've not got much enough. We really don't. We look like we're shook. And it's like I said, we can't be playing in that sort of way. Dresden, thank you very much again, mate. Saying, okay, seeing that we played like shit first half, can we get the amazing game second half? Because we only do one bad half per game. I hope. This is what I'm praying on. Christopher Rand, thank you very much for the contribution. There was no super chat there. But thank you. Mazin, thank you very much. Says the team needs more yoga stretches. Did you see how the players can't reach passes just a bit out of reach? Zero flexibility. And again, that goes hand in hand with what I mean with zero energy and intensity. We look late. We look late to everything, you know? And Arsenal look sharp. Somehow it's still 1-1. OJ says, Karma, we scored for justice after injustice. True. We did get the goal in the end, so I guess it cancels itself out. Auto Dynasty car sales, thank you very much. The fact that we are the underdogs, this is not Chelsea. We beat the best in the world. If we lose, I will have one less TV. Someone that, Auto Dynasty car sales, you might want to change to Auto Dynasty TV sales and get yourself a new TV, mate. Do you know what I mean? Or if someone can volunteer a TV for Auto Dynasty car sales at the end of this game, that would be much appreciated. So yeah, going to be an interesting second half. Going to be an interesting one. Because, like I've said, overall, I don't like how we're moving in terms of positioning and in terms of the ball. I don't like how on the back foot we are, how shook we look. Defensively, we've got holes. Arsenal will be kicking themselves. They've not taken advantage of that, right? They will, because they've had a couple of opportunities. In fact, they've actually, what's the stats? They've had like 10 attempts, I think, or something. We've had 2. So they will be kicking themselves there. Second half, we need to come out, honestly, with... there's a lot of it that I think is mental. I understand that I think there's lack of quality. But I do think that if we just push ourselves just that little bit more and just throw ourselves in, we can maybe do something. Do you know what I mean? And keep Arsenal on that back foot, because right now they're picking their moments really, really well. And not just picking their moments, they are winning the ball off us too easily. I think that's too easy. And they're passing through us too easy. If we shut those two things down, I think we can end up doing something. But it's those two things that we need to... I don't know. Throw me in the dressing room, man. Let me give everyone a kick up at the backside. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that's what's going to happen. So let's wait and see. RSO 2003, thank you, member for 3 months, much appreciated. Saying, I think Caicedo's winning the midfield. You know, I think for good portions, yes. But there is also, I want to say Declan Rice. I was going to say Zubimendi, but that's a bit 50-50 because he did make a blunder. Declan Rice has been a very good link. But Caicedo has been very, very good defensively, at least. So... there is one good thing, though, and I will say this. We have to remember, Arsenal are under pressure. Because Arsenal are under pressure, they're feeling it right now. So they'll be coming out this second half, I think, in the back of their heads, knowing, oh my God, we have to get something. And I think that could, hopefully that triggers some panic. Because panic can lead to mistakes. Because they know right now it's a 3-point gap. If it finishes a draw, it's a 3-point gap to City with a game to play. And they got to go to the Etihad. So for them, this is a poor result. 1-1 is a poor result. For us right now, 1-1's a poor result. Like, both teams have to win. Who wants it more? It's going to come down to that. Who wants it more? We cannot play in the same way that we played in that first half. We can't. We need to up the ante. That's not sustainable. People want to talk about sustainability. That's not sustainable. So, I'm hoping we do. Fingers crossed. Thank you very much, KC Gaming. CD8WO. Saying, the space, by the way, the midfield and defense is too much. Fair, yes, I agree. This is what I said when I mentioned Liverpool flipping out. Arsenal are finding their ways way too easy. They're getting through us way too easily. That needs to be closed down. But again, I point back to the fact that we don't look sharp, you know? So I think second half is going to be important for us to just show that energy at least, and sharpness and awareness. And if we do that, we give ourselves a chance. So thank you for that. Much appreciated. I don't think there's going to be any subs made. Apologies, by the way. When I am doing this, it's because I've seen new updates and I'm trying to find out what's going on. Just in case if there's anything on this end, which right now there isn't. So it's all good. Although I've just seen Iran's television station just got bombed. Anyway. So yeah, this is an interesting situation right now because people in the chat, some of you are saying, okay, it's going to end 1-1. More times than not, we'd look at this fixture and we'll go, yeah, we'll take a 1-1. We can't even take a 1-1. Much like Arsenal can't take a 1-1. This is why this game now is a unique situation. They have to win. We have to win. Someone has to win. Like, there isn't... Both are in the same situation for different reasons. Arsenal need to win to keep the gap up, and we need to win to give ourselves hope of being in a position for top four. If not, we're going to start slipping away. Both need to win. You know? Draw doesn't help any team. If this game finishes 1-1, we're going to have 22 players and 2 coaches coming off looking for a punch-up. It's as simple as that. That's the situation. So... that dynamic is going to be interesting to see. How is it going to play out in the second half? You know? I'm interested to see the mentality, to see the aggression, and to see the system. I'm intrigued. This is going to be a very interesting second half, tactically and mentally. So let's wait and see. Thank you very much to Kamaldeen again, saying, if Lavia is fit, we need him in that midfield. The Chelsea. I don't think he's going to be even coming on. I honestly don't believe he's fit. I'll be real. I'll be real. I don't think he is. I think he's there just for numbers. I don't think he'll even play. So. I'm going to need more water. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. You know what? Give me 30 seconds, maybe less, 20 seconds actually. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and get a bottle because it's absolutely needed. So, yeah, cheers. 1 sec. Do you want anything? Shall I get you anything? Do you want coffee, tea? Nothing strong, nothing here like that. I'll get you some water if you want anything else. 1 sec. We're good. We're good. Come on. Celery. I actually have celery. I'm not kidding. I actually have celery. I'm not going to get it out of the fridge. I need the celery. I'll be honest. I do need it. But I do have celery. Algeria's finest celery, by the way. Yeah. 100% organic. Okay, the players are in a huddle. Reece James giving it large to them. What's he saying? To be fair, it does look like Reece is telling them something like, we got to push, we got to go for it, lads. Like, it does feel like that sort of energy. So, yeah. Freestyle, thank you very much. So if we win, we thank the mentality monster, if he's still here. I don't know if he is. I don't know, he's still employed? I don't know. I ain't got a clue. TJ Miwa, thank you very much. Saying, I do reckon nerves are a problem. Young, inexperienced players versus hostile turf and well-coordinated Arsenal team. Still trying to stay positive, though. Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for that, mate. I think you have a good point there. You do have a good point. There is a big factor here to that we are very inexperienced. And definitely players dealing with this sort of pressure environment, circumstance. Yeah. 100%. Right. We're going to kick off. Right, waiting for the kickoff. Cole Palmer gets us underway for the second half. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. Don't do something stupid. Please don't. Please don't. I hope we have a good half. I really do hope we have a good half. Good tackle, Reece James. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Reece. Santos. He's there. Hato's right there. Going back. Crunch challenge. Is that an Arsenal throw? Arsenal throw. Gabriel Saliba. They're dropping even more. Bloody hell, they're going all the way back to Raya. How are they going to function this? He's gone long. Raya all the way to Saka. Saka. Well done, Hato. Well done, Hato. That's better. Better. Although Saka is pretty small. João Pedro's offside. Great. Raya. Looks like they're going long. Gyökeres brings it down. Caicedo wins it off him. Okay, that's a good ball from Reece into... No. Too much. Carried away. Eze. That's poor from Eze, that. Eze, I think, went the wrong way, decided wrong. I wonder how the Arsenal fans are doing, like watching this. Are they happy? Are they fuming? Are they nervous? They're probably nervous. I'm having to predict. Lee Gunner might be wanting to punch a wall right now. I don't know if he is. And that's a goal kick. Are Arsenal gonna bottle it? It would be hilarious if we actually won this game. It actually would. Just for the, like, if, let me put it like this. If we somehow win this game, Arsenal are losing the league. It's confirmed. Like, they are gonna throw it away at that point. But, yeah. Richie says, can we it, Younes? Can we what, mate? Can we win it? Or we can win it? Or... I'm guessing that's what you're asking, right? We can. We always can. We just need a better second half than that first half. And we need to hope Arsenal crumble a little bit and we're there to pick up the pieces. Here's a free kick for Arsenal in a very interesting spot because, like I said, we know what they're like in the air. Hence the first goal. They also were responsible for the own goal to get us the goal too. So fantastic. They're so good in the air that they score own goals too. Is Gyökeres looking to lead that? Okay, it's gone straight to Saka. Saka. Ooh, tried to get through there. Would have been a blitzing run. Eze. Saka. 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 Oh no. Straight to Sanchez, beautiful. I'm going to say this as well, I don't like how easy Saka is driving inside. He's just, and he's a strong lad, to be fair, for his size. He's a small guy, but he's driving inside too easily. Too easily. It's not the first time today. Sanchez makes the clearance, Timber lands on his hip, and he felt that. Richie says we can win it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Thank you for that, Richie. Incapi. Touchdown given to Reece. And let it go, let it go. Yes, Enzo. No, Enzo, no. This is a good shot, but corner ball. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. OJ, thank you very much, says, we win Arsenal, no league. We lose, no top four, 100%. I agree. Fact. Fact. This is why it's so important to both teams. You know, it's not even one of those things where we can just nick a draw from the Emirates. No, it's not that. We have to win. Have to win. And they have to win. Have to win. So it's an interesting scenario right now, for sure. Corner ball to be taken by Reece. All in. I don't know what happened there, I'll be honest. Another corner? Another corner. All right, sweet. João Pedro's down. Incapi's telling him to get up. Don't know what's happened to him here. Oof. Oh, Raya's gone out for the punch and he's clocked him on the head. Mate, by the way, why does that... Gabriel and Saliba both do this. They hug players like they want to marry them, and they get away with every single one, every single game. And I don't like it. I don't know why that's allowed. The amount of hugging these two have done throughout the entire season, you would have thought they got married about 20 times each. Unbelievable. Kimeli, thank you very much, saying there was a common trend of Arsenal. Anytime they are closed down, they just fall down and get free kicks. Sucks. Sometimes, I agree. Don't get me wrong, I completely agree. They know what works for them, and they're using it. Yes! No! Oh, what a save! Oh, Arsenal fans are fuming there. He was in. He was in. Why was that played back? Unless it was a free kick? I actually don't know who headed that, but keeper goes down, makes a save on the line. Look at that, it's too easy, it's too easy, it's too easy, it's too easy. Timber should not be picking it up there. Guys, okay, goal kick, goal kick, goal kick, goal kick. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, talking about them falling down and whatnot, here's the free kick. Oh, João Pedro. To be fair, he was trying to guide it. I don't blame him. It's hard to navigate that one. Very hard. Out for a throw. Beautiful. I have to be honest. Are Arsenal starting to crack? Are they starting to crack? I wonder. Oh, Martinelli's coming on. I don't like him. Oh, I don't like him. Martinelli has some stinkers sometimes, but he never has a stinker against Chelsea. He always bloody scores. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get rid, get rid, get rid, get rid, get rid, get rid. My goodness. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. I'll be honest. That's not a foul. But Pedro played a blinder there. He went down. knows that that's the correct thing to do. Oh, actually, I can take that back. There was a little. That's a foul. Martinelli, for who? I bet it's Trossard. Yep. OJ says, big miss, Jow. Pick a corner, mate. Should be 2. I'm not going to blame him for that, I'll be honest, because the ball's coming across. He's literally throwing himself. He's throwing himself and trying to guide it. When you're in motion, trying to put it in a corner is actually, it's hard. It's hard. Try it. Try it. It's not easy. If you're stationary and you can see it and you know exactly where you're going, cool. But if you're in motion and you're moving and you're then trying to, it's hard. Even if you put power, your motion sometimes can add to the power, the direction of the ball. Hence why it went down the middle. It can happen. I'm not going to blame him for that. Here's Pedro Neto. 56 minutes. Still 1-1. Ball in. Oh, man. I think that went behind Cole. Or a bit too high. He looks all right, by the way. I actually thought he'd be in a bit of trouble. João Pedro gets a little flick on it and that deflects it. So far, this is a much more brighter second half. These 10 minutes have been better than any other point in the game. Easily. Been better than that first half, for sure. Here's Palmer. Reese. Caicedo. Sanchez. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Pedro in space. Yes. Keep driving. Hato. Nah, mate. OJ says, I've played football, mate. I know what it takes. Mate, if you can score that header, tell me how much we need to pay to get you in. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you can bury that, right, at that speed, 100 million. Straight up. You're the solution. I'll stick you up front. Ball in. Straight to Raya. Uh-oh. Oh, mate, these Arsenal fans are kicking off. Second time, referee has paused the play whilst Arsenal on the break to penalise Chelsea and take it back for Arsenal when they wanted the opportunity to move forward. It's Palmer that's picked up a yellow card, but Arsenal on the break. They're fuming. They are fuming. OJ says, show me the money. Okay, we're going to get you on 10 grand a week. How does that sound? Yeah? 10 grand. Also, how old are you? You better say you're 12. Arteta's kicking off with the fourth official here. To be fair, if that was us, I would be fuming. Yeah. Trogdor says, this ref, man, he's so bad. Yeah, I'll be honest. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm kicking off. Let the play go and then go back and book him later. Do you know what I mean? I'm not complaining, though. Happy days. I'll take it all day long. Here's Pedro Neto. Anything to stop them winning the league. He's slipped. He's still somehow made it work. João Pedro João Pedro, unlucky. He went in alone. Not too much option, but unlucky. Timber. 60 minutes. We've got half an hour left. I wonder what is Rafinha gonna do? You see, when it gets to the latter stages and it starts getting really sticky, at that point, that's where you get to find out what you're really made of. Do you know what I mean? OJ says, way too old, mate. I've played for a Greek team in 1995. Mate, this is okay. Enjoy retirement. Simple as that, mate. Oh, Palmer's won it. They've blown it. They've given it away. Palmer, go on, mate. All you. Okay, we've lost it. Corner ball. We'll take it. Yeah, OJ, mate. In that case, I don't know. Would you like a coaching role, or we'll bring you in to help the current strikers, or the lack of? I said this at the beginning, right, of the second half, and I want to reiterate it. Are Arsenal starting to crack? I got a feeling they're starting to crack. That little mistake they just made there, alongside a couple of the other things we saw earlier on, I think it's leading me to believe that maybe they're starting to crack under the pressure. Corner ball. I don't know who. Okay, goal kick. Nothing happened. El Mortal, thank you very much. Delap scores the winner, mate. If Arsenal lose this title because Delap scores the winner, I mean, I don't think you could get anything better or anything more funny. Can't get anything more hilarious than that. Okay, this week, mate, pass the ball forward. Bloody hell. Got literally Gabriel and Saliba sitting there just like chilling with the ball. Move the ball, please. Thank you. Saliba looked like he wanted to take the ball home. It's good shape from Chelsea to not let them through. I say that. Is Gyökeres on Reece James? Reece James! Good man. Has Gyökeres for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Thank you very much, Abu Fahad. Much appreciated. I can feel a 90-plus second goal for Chelsea. If that happens, limbs, just for the fact that we know that Arsenal are not winning the title because of it. Limbs. We are here for the limbs. Neto, unlucky. "64 minutes approaching." This is where we get to the back end, where it starts to get sticky. Arsenal fans look concerned. They look concerned. You're all worried, aren't you? I shouldn't speak too soon. I really shouldn't. The history of the CFCLDN, I should know. Hato, you're going to get booked for that, mate. Yep. Yellow card. It is a yellow card. It is a yellow card. Free kick Arsenal. Dangerous position again. It's just how they like it. If you know, you know. Declan Rice to take the free kick. Sanchez! Corner ball. Worry him. OJ, thank you very much. Says, look at the Arsenal fans crapping themselves. So are we. Yeah, so are we, to be fair. It's true. I'm telling you, this is not a good result for anyone. For anybody. Sanchez with a punch takes out Mamadou Sarr with him. But yeah, I agree. Both sets of fans literally on edge. Although I have to say, like I've said, up until now, 65 minutes, this is a better second half than that first half, for sure. For sure. Which is good, but we have to capitalize on it. Like I said, we have to win. Why do I speak? Why do I speak like that sometimes? Why do I do that? We have to win. We are so crap defensively, it's ridiculous. It's honestly like especially in the air. Like, we are, without doubt, the worst team in the Premier League in the air by a mile and a half, right? What's happened here, by the way? Here's Timber. Nothing wrong with that. Why is Sanchez complaining? There's nothing wrong with that at all. What the hell is Sanchez doing? What's this? Sanchez has gone, sees the ball coming in, and he's, what are you Randy Orton? He's just, what are you doing? Honestly, man. Abu Fahad says, I can feel a 90-plus third goal for Arsenal. That switched up real quick, didn't it, mate? Honestly. Yeah, man. Yeah. Eze's been clattered, but yeah, free kick. Free kick, mate. Honestly, I can't stress just how shambolic defensively we are. How does a football club spend 2 billion and have that defense? Like, that's a record, bruv. Like, that's an achievement. That should go in the Guinness Book of World Records. Like, it absolutely should. How do you spend that much and have that defense? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Declan Rice beating Neto there. Declan Rice is flipping. And he's laughing. Declan Rice has sent Raya back to flipping Spain with that. What kind of pass is that? Oh, mate. He sent Raya off the pitch doing a bicycle kick. Unbelievable. Mate. Well, they've handed us a corner for free. Hilarious. OJ, the sound of silence. Yeah. It surely is, mate. That's a horrible corner. Uh-oh. Martinelli. Oh, Neto! He's got flipping and again, they've stopped the play. Martinelli was in, they've stopped. Oh, you are flipping. No, I have a tail. Why do we bother? Why do we bother? Why? Why do we bother? No, you know what? There we are. There we are. That sums it up, innit? Red card FC. We are full on red card FC. Neto is a clown for that, bruv. An absolute clown. Oh, he got twisted into a pretzel. Twisted. Unflipping believable. Unflipping believable. People blame Maresca for this as well, by the way. We're indisciplined because of Maresca. Really? We're indisciplined because of Blue Co. Simple. We're indisciplined because of Blue Co. Don't blame any gaffer. It's not even Rafinha's fault. It's definitely not Rafinha's fault. It's a second yellow, by the way. That is a correct decision. 100% correct decision for a second yellow. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Richie CFC says, red card FC going 3-1 soon. Thank you very much, mate. Zero Tolerance says, end the club officially now. It hurts watching this. Bluco out is what needs to happen. Bluco out. Reggio Park, thank you very much, says, SD said internal solutions to centre-back problem. Neto's, bruv, get off the pitch, bruv. Man, he wants to fight. Idiot, man. Honestly. Mimi says the goal came from timber diving, by the way. Cheats. I'm not going to say it came from timber diving. Do you know what I mean? We have to have more accountability than that. Reggio Park says, brainless, stupid, unthinking players, no attachment to any of these guys. They have no pride, embarrassment to the badge. Each player but Reece can F off and leave. Nobody cares. This is the byproduct of... Offside. This is the byproduct of the model and what's been built. It is. Lavia and Gusto coming on. It's mad, isn't it, OJ? You're completely right. 9 red cards in all comps, 7 in the Premier League. I'm dead. Mate, we've set a new record. Like, we've actually set a new record. How do you get that many red cards in a season, bruv? Oh, mate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You couldn't write it. You actually couldn't write it. I'm keeping the lights like this, by the way. Saka's gone down. It's not a foul. It's a great tackle from Hato. Honestly. I agree with that, Trogdor. You're spot on. Actual question. Did Neto know he was booked? It looked like he kept saying, what was the first one? If you don't know you're on a yellow card, you're an idiot. Like, you're honestly. Hang on. Hang on. He was booked literally 3 minutes before. 3 minutes. To go in for that clanger of a tackle. Absolute clanger. The timing was so poor, so poor. You knew what he was going to do. You caught up to him. Stay with him. Take him to the corner flag. Do you know what I mean? Don't let him through. You're quick. Like, try and just keep with him. You know he's faster than you to an extent, but you caught him. Keep with him. Especially when he didn't have any cover. Andre Santos has come off. Gusto has come on. It's unbelievable, isn't it? It's actually unbelievable. Oh, great. Havertz. Greg, thank you very much. Greg de la Monaca. That's a great name. Delete Club. Cheers. Cheers. Bunmi, thank you very much for the contribution, my friend. Much appreciated. Walt Spence says, I miss Roman. That is all. These standards, man. The standards are on the floor. Rice and Gyökeres are off. Havertz and Norgard are on. OJ says, turn your lights off, mate. Don't be Iran's target. Nah, mate, I'm not. Don't worry. I'm not. I mean, they understand. They watch football. You know? It's red because this represents Chelsea. This represents CFCLDN. Yeah? It's the new... Oh, my God, Sanchez. It's the new club colour. We want to become red so bad, we like getting sent off every week. Honestly. Reggio Park, Blue Coal Sodos to Arsenal. They own us now. They actually do. Like, makes me sick. Makes me sick that we're even in that situation. Immortal, thank you very much, says Lavia showing up for another guest appearance. Make us sound like a sitcom. Do you know what I mean? A guest appearance in season 7. Vertian, thank you very much for your super chat as well, saying these children get unnecessary cards every game. Facts. Oh my God, Sanchez, I swear to, oh my God, oh my. Oh, wow. I don't have words. At this point, I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Mistakes, stupid passes, red cards every fixture. Flipping hell. You know, Man City are going to try and batter us just for this. They're actually looking at us going, you know what? We actually tried to rely on you. And that's what you do? You're going to try and put 5 past us. Haaland's going to try and get 2 hat-tricks. Honestly. Thank you very much, Dresden. Again, IFSAI on the shirt. 2 billion spent, shit players, low wages, kids playing at CFCLDN. Like, what is going on? I'm tired, not watching any more games this season. I wish I could, have the means to do that. Even when we're so poor, I'm just like, I got to watch Chelsea. That's just Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? Free kick Arsenal. Sebi, again, thank you very much, mate. Or first time. Thank you, my friend. 10 red cards in one season and it's not over yet. Team's crying for experience. I'm done with this. I'm so done. You'll get some people that gaslight it as well and say, no, but we don't need experience. I mean, at this point, you've got to be an idiot to go down that route. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. Abu Bakr, thank you very much, saying, unless our fan base wakes the F up, these owners will stick around. A joint protest of Chelsea and Strasbourg will be powerful. I'm going to be real. The match-going fans don't want it. It's as simple as that. Some do. A minority don't want it. So, get used to this. Simple. There's an old saying. A hand can't clap on its own. It needs to. And we've given it away. We are. Okay. Sanchez with a big save. Big save. Big save. That should have been 3. Zero tolerance. Thank you very much, my friend. Saying these owners bought Chelsea to destroy us. This looks personal. One of these lot actually hates us so bad to destroy us like that. Heart is broken. To be fair, it's on record that Hans-Jörg Wyss didn't get involved to buy Chelsea, even though he's got a very small minority, because he loves Chelsea or loves football. He did it because he hates Roman. That's out there and that's fact. That's public information. You can go and Google that. You'll find it. So you're not far off. But these lot came to make a profit and that's it. These lot came to just get a bargain. Chelsea were on the cheap because of sanctions. They got themselves a nice bargain. They're looking to try and triple X their value and then bounce. Private equity, end of story. They're not bothered about achievements. They're bothered about club value. That's it. That's it. Walt Spence says, not to do with the game, but did the UK government ever give the frozen funds to war victims as requested? Just curious. No, they didn't. It's still sitting in the bank, picking up interest, as always. Martinelli taking on James. Martinelli is through. Cleared. 10 minutes to go. Rego Park, thank you very much, says, our experienced players cost us, like Fofana last game. Inexperience, it's mentality, spine and pride lacking, and most of our players are mid. No, this is where people are getting this wrong. People are thinking experience equals age. That is wrong. It's wrong. We need winners around here. And you're right in terms of mentality. But we've only gone to kids. We need to get some proper winning seniority up in here. The example that was clear that we had, that everyone knew that we could lean on, I'll give you one. Thiago Silva, how old he was, but we could lean on him and he would sort us out. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean the player has to be 35. Look at Tosin, he's 28. He's meant to be a senior. He's one of the worst players in the squad. It doesn't mean he equals age, but we do need experience. I don't care how old they are, but we need experience. They could be 24 and have tons of experience. We need someone in that can, not just someone. We need a new spine. We need so much. It's just is what it is. Extract Play says, Roy Keane was correct and I am not surprised at all. We didn't capitalise when we had the momentum and we paid the price. Fed up with this team, man. I agree. Fact. Should have been straight after the Club World Cup. That was the time. Well, we don't do that. Alson says, with each red card makes sense why Enzo walked. It's because he actually asked for something in the transfer window and he didn't get it. So, we look so weak. We look so weak now. Musam Mohammed, thank you very much. And if you keep giving these clowns your money, you will keep getting these results. Start cutting the money strings now or nothing will change. I fully agree. Fully agree. Unfortunately, people will keep investing into this into the club. They'll keep going to games. They'll keep doing all of this, you know. The Athletic themselves told you the ramifications from Tottenham when fans don't go to games. The sponsors don't like it. What a shock. Well, you know, people are still going to put money into this and these lot are going to be laughing. Garnacho and Delap. Bertram Guilfoy says, I started following NFL this season and there is no concept of project there. They have made us a case study of failure, unforgivable negligence, because they ain't got any FFP or whatnot over there either. And the money in the American game is flipping huge. I mean, the NFL is ridiculous, considering it's not even a global market. And the money they have there is crazy. So, yeah. Free kick Arsenal. Eze's going to take. Ayim Kundaniju, thank you very much. Says, we'll rather give YTF my money than subscribe to Peacock to watch these fools play. Thank you very much, honestly, thank you. But it's YTC now on here anyway. YTF, link in the description. You know what to do. Subscribe to Younes Talks Football. Saka's gotten past Lavia. What a surprise. Straight into Sanchez. Talking about Sanchez, the Lions Sound says Robert Sanchez has been absolutely shocking today. But to be fair, yeah, he has, and he's also pulled off 2 brilliant saves. So sums up Robert Sanchez, really. Sebi, thank you very much, says the question is, if you're running a business and you make a £340 million loss in 1 year, shouldn't you sack whoever is running the company? What are they trying to achieve? It's because when you look at what they've done to cover that, for them, everything's all good. We're cushy. We're in the green. Or in the black, if you want to talk financially. Because we sold the women's team and the flipping and the hotels, and yeah, we're covered. According to UEFA, though, they don't count that, so that explains it. And we've covered the money with debt. We've taken 2 big loans out, and we're covered with debt, so it's fine. That's how these lot think. It's just pure private equity. Eze. Oh, Saka, that was dirty. Straight to Sanchez, though. Dresden, again, thank you very much, says, we have to boycott this team. Viewership needs to be down. Brand sales need to be down. Match tickets needs to be down. Simple as that. We are so divided. Fact. And that is exactly what these guys set out to do. They want to divide and conquer. That's it. And that's why the fan base is divided. It really is divided. Completely divided. That's just the truth. Immortal says, as Enzo Fernandez is coming off, only way to get experience now, free agent signings. Well, that's why we got Tosin. Because he was for free. Palmer's off now as well. Why? You see, that doesn't make any sense for me. It really doesn't. We've got 5 minutes left. You're taking off Palmer. Why? And AJM says, with record losses, can we even afford new players? You've hit the nail on the head. But it's not just because of record losses. The money's been spent. People talking about a budget, we ain't got one. We ain't got a budget. We need to sell to buy. And we will sell, don't get me wrong, but don't be surprised, especially if we don't make Champions League, when some big players walk out the door, because we have to. And people want to say that's not going to happen. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. RSO 2003 says, why are they still playing Delap? The guy's a walking fridge. I don't understand why we trust this player in big games like this. Stick another striker on, we ain't got a choice really, innit? Spent 2 billion and the only striker you can turn to is Delap. Oh, my goodness. OJ, again, thank you very much, my friend. You're on it today. I appreciate it. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you. Says, I'm done here, mate. Can't be bothered anymore. My team, my Chelsea keeps letting me down over and over. And as long as Blueco is here, we are done. I enjoy your Chelsea content. Keep it up. But I'm checking out, bro. I'm heartbroken. Listen, the one thing that you can rely on is I will say here for what it needs to, for what it is and for what needs to be said. It's as simple as that. So I'm still here, mate. Don't worry. You know. You want to watch and you want to check in, you'll find me here. It will be consistent, so don't worry. But thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. And many fans, I think, feel like this. Unfortunately, it's not most fans. Simple as that. Or many fans think they ain't got the power to do anything, so they give up. However, it can't just be one person. There has to be numbers, and it has to be starting from the match-going fans to make some serious noise. The Chelsea Supporters Trust are not going to do it. No official body's going to do it. Sometimes you've got to put matters into your own hands. And organise. Abu Bakr, thank you very much. When is enough enough? Relegation? At this point, who knows? What's crazy, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And somehow we're still just coasting along, pretending like everything's okay. It's crazy. We are the definition of insanity. Do you know what I mean? We really are. Gusto, cleared. Corner ball, Chelsea. Even with 10, facing 10, Arsenal have put themselves under some pressure here. They really, really should just be able to coast through now. They really should. Bloody hell. Look at the shirt pulling. Unreal. And cleared. Saka, Martinelli trying to get onto it. Poor pass. Chelsea giving it away. Zero tolerance saying, actually feeling stupid defending this. We are done. Don't need to feel stupid, mate. Don't need to feel Someone explain to me, why is Tosin on? Someone explain to me why you're bringing off Sarr to bring on Tosin. We got 10 men against Arsenal with a minute left and we waste a sub on Tosin for Sarr. That, my friends, is the definition of, I don't know what I'm doing now. I've run out of ideas. Simple. Abu Fahad says, toasting in, I'm done. This mathematician is not it. Don't know, mate. I don't know. JC, thank you very much, says, we have become to Arsenal what Spurs are to us. 6 points every season. Fact. 6 minutes added on. Fact. Fact. ISO Killer KD, thank you very much. Do we have money but can't spend to UEFA and FFP, or are we just broke in general? Maybe it would be a good segment to add into one of your videos, mate. The budget that was set aside to put into the club has been blown. We've put 2 billion. There was 1.7 billion or 1.5 that we had to commit towards investing into the club. That's been done. We've covered that with 2 loans that we've taken out of 2 banks with big interest rates. We're cooked. Now, in order to balance books, we need to sell to buy. So anyone that's wishing that we can go out and spend another 100 million on a player, it's not happening. Unless we sell some players at that value. You know? Delap, honestly. Flipping. Delap. Johnny calls him the plasterer. And I think it's fact. He is a full-on plasterer. He was on, by the way. The whole core of Chelsea is rotten. But by the way, ISO Killer, no problem. I will look to mention one of those and get some more detail in for people to understand. The Lion Sound says the whole core of Chelsea is rotten. Hashtag Blueco poison. It is. It is. It starts from the top, ladies and gentlemen. It starts from the top. Richie CFC says Chelsea's in big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. That honeymoon's over, isn't it? What a shock. People, honestly, and this is why I'm disappointed when people are looking at the start under Rafinha. Like, oh my God, we look fantastic. But do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that honeymoon's over now, isn't it? Like it was under every other manager. Like it was when we had a great start under Potter. Like it was when we had a great start under multiple players. Oh my God, Raya with a massive, humongous save. The ball bouncing by itself into the corner. 4 minutes to go. But the same problems exist. The same problems exist. And that's out for a goal kick. Beautiful. Or corner. A corner. Raya's complaining. But the same problems exist. Irrespective of who's in charge. I don't want to see anyone coming at Rafinha and going, oh, Rafinha out, he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. No, I'm not doing that. No way. No way. He is irrelevant. He is completely irrelevant. Oh, it is a goal kick. He's completely irrelevant. It's about time people start understanding that the problems don't even sit with Winstanley and Stewart for anyone that's talking about the directors need to go or whatnot. They won't go because they're doing a good job. You see the job brief? Yeah, they're doing it. They're fulfilling it. Why are they going to get sacked? People need to start calling out Blueco. Simple as that. Walt Spence, poor Strasbourg, a feeder club to this circus. You can understand why they're fuming now, aren't you? Two minutes to go. Unbelievable. Caicedo. To Sanchez. Lumps it. There's Reece. Good defending. Just good defending. Arsenal are just willing to sit back and defend it. Lavia passing sideways. Thank you, Caicedo. No way! No way! Offside. Flipping hell. Well, that's that then. That's that. Yeah, he is offside. He is offside. That thing about the lap, flipping hell, imagine. We've got 30 seconds left. Rafinha, mate, relax. See, now he's made himself look like an idiot there. Abu Bakr says, I skipped iftar for this. Lesson learned. Never skip iftar. Never. I wouldn't have. I would have eaten on here. DJ Moxie Music, if that was in the early 2000s, that's the goal, no VAR. No, he was offside. Early 2000s? No, João Pedro was off after the flick on. That would have been off. It's 96 played. And Arsenal are heading 5 points clear again. And we're in big trouble. There it is. Wow. OJ says we got bit by a snake called Blue Co. Indeed we did. Indeed we did. There we are, guys. Look, can I say, first and foremost, right, thank you very much for everyone that's joined into this watch along. We're back, right, on here. Much appreciated. I will be doing the match review straight after, so make sure you guys are here for that. Subscribe, notification bell on. Thank you to everyone that's contributed, that's been here. Also, don't forget, make sure you hit the link in the description to go and subscribe to Younes Talks Football, where I will be talking about this game in another context and also what else has been going on too. So make sure you guys are subbed over there. More football content happening over there too. And yeah, just thank you for joining in, the interaction. We're here on the regs, so make sure you guys are here for it too. And I'll see all of you on the next one. Well, I'll catch you on the review straight after this. So have a good one, people. Much appreciated. And you'll hear what I have to say on the review. So I'll see you there in a bit, people. Look after yourselves. Take care.